Welcome to Devon's World. I got a show called He Said, She Said. There, we have conversations and think critically about topics that might be taboo. You're gonna hear some things that are impactful, some things that are compassionate, some things that are funny, and most certainly you're gonna hear some things that are a little crazy. But I can guarantee you it's gonna be entertaining. So, welcome and enjoy. In this segment of He Said, She Said, we are going to be talking about cheating. So, I want the fellas to start off with this one. And I'm going to ask you guys to answer individually the best ways to get away with cheating.
Want me to give my secrets?
Yes. Give me something.
I'm the wrong one, because...
Because what? You don't cheat?
I've had once before.
To answer that. You're supposed to say no. Immediately, no. You're crazy.
Anything that's not an immediate no is a yes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's facts, but I'm just not good at it, so...
Why not? So what did you do wrong and how would you do it different?
I was like 10 years ago.
Still the answer?
You're not a cheater, man. You can't
But I'm not a cheater, so I
can't
don't
actually
have
do
no...
perfect.
So guys are pleading the fifth right now. Can you give me some?
I'm not a cheater.
Sir.
The best way to like not get caught is just not cheating. There's always something gonna go wrong. If the girl catches feelings, she's gonna blow it up. It's always something. Just don't cheat. If you're not, don't cheat. That's it.
What'd you say?
Yo, what do you want me to say, man? I don't know. There's no real
I mean,
crafty way to cheat.
don't take the same girl where you take your girl. If
She's
you're
a
gonna
professional.
cheat, I'm just saying hypothetically. No, I'm saying I'm saying I wouldn't cheat. But if you are, don't do that. Don't be lazy with it. You can't be a lazy cheater. Like if you take your wife to McDonald's, take the other girl to Burger King in a whole nother borough, another state. Guys get comfortable. They want to do the same thing that you do with your wife with the
But why take her
side
anywhere?
girl.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to cheat,
That too. No,
don't
that
take her
too.
nowhere.
That too. It's gonna come to a point where you might want to step up.
Nah, I don't want to step out and cheat. Sorry.
Okay, so you just having sex then.
Pretty much,
All right.
because it's cheating, right?
So cheating is just sex?
I mean, that's if you really want to be safe at it somewhat, which I'm kind of like, man, I'm actually condoning this a little bit, but if you're taking them out, then that means that you're kind of like establishing a type of relationship, you know what I'm saying, with them. So
How long are you cheating for?
It don't matter. Like I
No, it does. If you're cheating with a female for like, let's say 2 years, it's gonna come to a point where it's not just gonna be sex. It's gonna be real hard for it not to be sex.
Yeah, of course. So then at that point, you might as well just throw the other relationship that you had going on away and just, maintain the other one that you had. Like at the end of the day, you're gonna get caught in a bind. So we go back to what you were saying.
Yeah.
Don't just don't cheat. But if you're gonna do it, bottom line is like, yo, listen, don't go nowhere. Like,
But to answer that he said,
smash, keep pushing.
maybe if you have an established relationship, a lot of times in our culture, you could just be in a relationship that you feel like you're kind of like.
Hold on 1 second, bro. You don't cheat.
That was wild. no, you're wild. No, don't do that. Don't do that. No, don't do that. Then it makes it seem, you said that for yourself. you said that like us four right here, we're like in a team and he's the one not being a team player. Bro, you're by yourself on that.
Nah, I mean you get yourself away though.
What? You're crazy.
Right.
I don't cheat. I'm just saying. I watch a lot of TV and I see things.
Copy. Reality TV.
Yeah, and I'm just.
Alright, so you heard what the man had to say, right? So do you believe him or do you think that all men cheat or have cheated?
I would say a bit of both. You have some that won't cheat at all. You have some that will cheat, and then you have some that cheat because of a specific reason. Everybody's different. You can't really say.
So 2/3 cheat.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we got some numbers there. What do you think?
I don't think that all men cheat, but I think that all men consider it. I think that all men men are wired differently than women. Women get attached to someone and they make that someone their whole everything. And it takes a lot more for a man to do that, to be in a monogamous situation. It takes sometimes for them to grow up, and I think men take a little bit longer to grow up than women. And sometimes that is because they were not cheating, but they were just kind of like running around. But they thought maybe when they were younger, this isn't right. I should be in a relationship and be faithful. but they couldn't because they weren't ready. So they had some experiences, and
That whole phase lasts long.
that whole phase, and yeah. So I don't think that
Got a
all
long
men
whole
cheat.
phase.
I don't think that all men cheat. I think that all honest men will admit that they've either cheated or thought about cheating.
What say you?
I think all men lie.
I think they.
Everybody lies. But continue,
Yeah.
But
Denisha.
we talking about men.
I think everybody lies. But I
Mhm.
think eventually they cheat. So if you're in a long-term relationship.
All men.
Not. I'm gonna say all because I'm gonna use variations of cheating.
What's your opinion?
Yeah, right? Whether it's in their brain, whether it's a work wife, whether it is looking at a booty, walking down the street.
What's going on in my brain?
No, yes.
Oh.
Following an Instagram hottie and liking all the
What?
pictures and
Hold on,
commenting
we're gonna get to that.
on
We're gonna get to
all-
that.
There's variations, so that's why I'm gonna say all.
Okay, so I have a question, right? Because I feel like a lot of women say what you guys are saying. Not every man cheats just because, and the reason why you guys say that is because you just want to apply something to 100% of a population. You do want to give that 2% their respect, right? But most women think that men cheat or have cheated or will cheat at some point in their life. So I have a question. Why do women cheat then?
Women cheat when we feel neglected and
Right.
unhappy. We don't cheat because it's like, men cheat because they can. Men cheat because it's like,
That's
oh,
not
look,
the reason.
something to stick my, okay. So then
But
women.
can and the reason is the same thing.
Not exactly.
Nah, women,
Well,
women,
women-
it takes a bit more.
It
I think.
takes a lot of abuse mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. You get tired of that person just taking so much advantage of everything that you put forth and they don't reciprocate. So when you finally get to that point where it's like, okay, this is how you want to play the game, cool. Now it's my turn. No, I'm not. Thank
But
you.
my hand,
I
my
think-
hand was here.
I think
Have I thought about it? Have I thought about it? Yes, because the person constantly cheated on me and didn't respect me, didn't take my feelings into regard. Their attitude was because I come home to you, I should be appreciative. No, because I let you breathe, you should be appreciative. Because at the end of the night, just because you come home to me does not mean you respect me, does not mean you care about me. I'm supposed to think you love me because you do it outside the house. No, you shouldn't do it at all.
Question. Have you cheated?
No,
Never in your life?
no.
What were you going to say?
Well, what I was gonna say is
I
that
think she was answering you.
what I think men forget
Mm-hmm.
is that women have needs too.
Mhm.
That's what they forget. They want it when they want it. And depending on the woman, sometimes we want it, and we want it, and we want it, and we want it.
And I even
And some
women
men don't respect that, and then we end up getting bored,
That's
or
not
the
what women
neglect, like she was saying.
That's
That's
not what
one
women cheat.
of the reasons.
And
All right, so I'm going to ask the guys that question too. Why do you guys think women cheat?
Oh man.
The man always messes it up. Always.
Thank
Yo,
you.
you know how much it takes for a woman to cheat?
Yes.
You know how much
Because
it
of
takes?
the guilt. We
Listen,
can't live with
look
the
at it
guilt.
this way. Now,
That's not
we
true,
think-
son.
We think-
Hold on, wait, let me tell you.
Let me hear you.
We're not talking about sluts, whores, we're not
No.
we're just talking about a regular woman.
Right.
Look, I mean,
Sluts and whores
depending
are
on
also regular.
yeah, I
women.
mean, no, but
They're
I mean,
women.
no, but
Respect
I mean,
that.
Right?
They're
Respect
women.
that.
I'm not saying no, but I'm saying like, cause it'll come easier to a female like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the females here at the panel and they don't seem like that. But you know
That's
how,
a whole nother conversation.
But you know,
What
but
does
you-
a hoe look like?
But you know, a man could go next to a car and just take his private part and pee with no problem. A woman, it would take a little longer. They guard themselves a little bit more than men. Men we don't really have too much regard for a lot of things, intimacy.
But you're talking about the time and now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women I've noticed they're much more of a savage than the men are.
Because of y'all.
Because of learn, we
Learn
learn
from
that's
y'all,
learned
of
behavior
course.
though. That's not
It
something
is.
that comes naturally
It
to
is,
us.
it is,
I think
it
women
is.
are tired
It
of
is.
getting treated
They
a certain
are,
way
they
and
are, they
tired
are.
of not getting what we
Y'all have more
want. So
respect
we've
for
just
a
given
woman
up.
That
Yeah.
gives y'all more of a challenge than a woman that makes it a little bit easier.
All the time.
I think that a lot of
All the
women that you
But
see as savage
The
are
thing
not
about
really
it
savage.
is what y'all don't take into account is just because she may have made it easy for you to come to her doesn't mean that she can't make things challenging. Not everything has to be difficult. Y'all like difficult, and then when it's difficult, well, y'all have to work for it. Y'all feel like, oh, I'm gonna give her my all. but the woman that you feel you don't have to put in that much work for, y'all have complete disregard. And then when y'all lose her, you're wondering, damn, why I let her go? Because you was stupid.
Can I say something? That's not true.
Yeah.
I feel like when the woman give me the booty in the first night, she really into me, and I'm that nigga. So that's just how I view it. Sometimes chasing a woman, it ain't really worth it to me.
But it's not
that's
about
just
that.
my opinion on
That's
that
actually
specific
a
thing.
grown woman. That's actually a grown woman.
That's a grown woman. A woman
that
who has
knows
no
that she
issue
met you
with
would like
it.
to sleep with you and she does. That's a grown woman. It'd be the young girls that, I don't want to do it.
And it's
because-
not
But how about this?
Perception.
But how
But that's
about
part of youth. When you're
Yeah.
young, you care a lot
But grown
about
women
what
try to
people
do that
think.
now too. That front.
that's what I'm about to say. How about the women who used
That's-
to be
they not fully
a
grown.
little bit more promiscuous
Age
when they were
doesn't make you
growing up?
grown.
The women that used to be a little bit more promiscuous growing up, and then now their values have changed somewhat, such that they say, I want to take my time and do things different. You know, sometimes I feel like that's a good thing, but because you gotta grow. But if I knew your past growing up, it kind of makes the man devalue. But
that's
we're gonna talk
why.
about that in a minute.
That's the
So
same reason why.
the next thing I want to ask everybody is regarding cheating.
Yeah,
This is what we're
ask me
talking about. Is cheating subjective? Because she was mentioning Instagram stuff and she talked about looking at a girl booty or things like that. Is cheating subjective, or is there like a rule?
You should let
to
her,
cheating.
You should let her break that down a little bit more. I don't really think she meant that man cheating, looking at another woman's butt.
She said variation. She was saying like if you follow this
mentally
chick,
cheating.
So
emotionally
watching porn and
cheating.
jerking off is cheating to you.
If it's something you're doing with yourself, that can't be cheating.
Yeah,
You
but
have
I'm
be
doing it to
stepping
another
outside
woman
of
that
your
I'm-
relationship.
So what if he's masturbating to a woman that he used to deal with? He had that on video. Is that cheating?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's cheating.
that's spiritual.
if you used to deal with her, yeah.
See,
You said spiritual? Your bar is like.
I feel it is cheating in a way because if you're looking at pictures or videos of your ex and you masturbating off to her and you with me, it's like how would you feel if I was masturbating off to my
That's
ex
why I
and
said
you come
it's
home
But
and
the
you
term cheating, we should label that cheating? It
that
might
is
be
a
wrong,
form
but
of,
cheating.
it is a form of cheating. If some part of you is still attracted to her and you still want her in that way and you with me, bruh, you're cheating. Cause I'm quite sure you don't want to catch me masturbating to your homeboy.
All right, but let's say homeboys. Let's just say any man, because men don't really do the X thing. Men really do just regular porn. You like big
I
breasts.
can deal with porn.
You click on big breasts
I
and
can
you
deal
just
with
but
jerk
what
off.
she's saying is if
I
it's
can
a
deal
stranger,
with
it's not cheating.
I'm
But if
not
it's
stressing
not a
for it.
stranger,
That's what you're saying.
No, I'm saying that he was saying, oh, it's a picture of your ex. My thing is, if that's your ex and you got all that in your phone and you still doing all that, yeah, that's cheating. If it's Becky Big Boobs, I'm not gonna stress it because you ain't gonna get that no time soon. Why am I worried about her?
Got it.
I like
All right,
porn just
got
like
it.
the next person.
So
Got it.
my thing is, all of that behavior shows a level of lack of satisfaction. With lack of satisfaction
Or jerking
leads
off.
to eventually
Jerking off.
cheating. So there's like a gateway. It's a gateway.
can I be honest? I'm gonna keep it real with you. Sometimes I jerk off just because I want to jerk off. It has
Me
nothing to do
too.
with
I
that.
don't even know.
Like,
I'm like, damn, it's
can I tell you some
I
bad
don't think
jerk
that
off.
they're saying that jerking off is cheating. They're not saying that. They're saying jerking off to your ex
No,
is
but she
cheating.
said a lack of satisfaction,
Not
which
jerking off.
which basically is a gateway.
No,
So
but
are you saying that jerking off by itself
To
is cheating?
All right,
like an
so
ex
really quick.
Okay, so
Well,
that's
hold on.
like what I would
So
say.
really quick before the segment is over, I just want to know consensus: is cheating subjective?
Define what you mean by subjective.
Yes.
You mean define subjective? Subjective.
Like,
It depends on your
define it.
opinion.
No, you gotta define it because
All right,
everybody
is
cheats for
cheating
different
based?
reasons.
All right, so cheating is it one thing, right? If you have sex with somebody else, is that cheating?
That is obvious cheating, but I think that there are levels.
They are.
So that's
they are.
obvious.
There are
There are
levels.
levels.
There are levels.
There are-
There is
There's
definitely
There's
there's
levels to
definitely
everything.
emotionally
There's-
there's definitely emotional cheating, and I think that for women that hurts more.
Yeah,
Than
if you're
just-
developing a bond with somebody
Yes,
else,
that's
when you're
why I
talking to
say
a female or you talk
Because
to
if you meet
me,
a girl, you smash her one time, you didn't take out or nothing, your wife won't care, or your girl.
Well, we'll care, but
I'm just saying, but it's not the same. Once
It's
she
not the
starts,
same.
once she starts saying things that she did with you and things that she
yeah,
shared
because
with
then
you,
that's
like, damn, so
different.
what you did with me didn't even
Well, if you're
matter. You
making
just do this
time,
with anybody.
you're
Then that's a
taking
bond.
time
That's
to
a
think
bond
that
you've
you
created.
don't
That's
even
that's a
do it with
relationship
someone
you've
else. That's
established.
If you look at it, cheating is
Don't
basically,
give me the
listen,
guilt look.
if you're dishonest
Hold
within
on,
a
hold on.
relationship, if you're gonna be dishonest within a relationship, I mean, you're cheating in some form, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It doesn't have to just be sexual, it could be, you know, just some other type of, you know, conversation, you know what I'm saying? Like how you express yourself to some other woman as
Yeah.
opposed to your wife or your girl. So, you know,
period.
I mean,
Every-
it's
anything-
just a level of having respect within your relationship.
Anything you cannot share with your partner that you did with someone else that was private is cheating.
All right,
In my eyes.
segment over.
Anything you gotta lie.
Segment over.